quest for treasure. We're here today with Olive, and it is the very beginning of January 2018, and we are at a site where there used to be houses carved into the hillside here. It's a campground now, but this whole place, when you climb over it, you can find staircases. That's periwinkle. And if you see, there's actually flat spots up in here. So the structures were carved up out of here because through this tree of heaven patch here, which is also not native, is the river. So we're actually up on a little ledge above it. And this is an orchard. I don't know if you can see it, but there's not wild, but plums and a fig tree and a couple others that are out here. So at one point it was the North American Trout Association's fishing cabin headquarters for the West Coast. There's been bars and a small town out here. This is what's left, but you can see the flat areas, and there's several of them. And so we're going to try and run the detector out here today and see what we find. You ready? So am I. Let's go. We climbed up here on top. You can see this was a mortared masoned wall here, and stacked stones. Those look like rounded river stones actually laid into it. And I'll show you some of the other stonework that's around here. But I think this is a good spot to check, and this might be pretty old. So we're going to go ahead and see what signals we get. Stick with us. We dug our first two holes here. What do we find? That one is reading pretty big. Of the iron, and this is what was in the second hole, and it's a pretty eroded. It's like a soft tin, pretty soft. Another little piece of it. We'll haul all the metal out of here and cover up our holes real good, and you won't know we were here. But yeah, that's what was in those holes. So that's the start of the day. Hopefully the next one's way more interesting. Okay, so we check our holes again, please. So it's jumping around right here. So we'll go ahead and give it a look. I'll dig her out. Oh, we got a cement floor. I don't know if there's rebar in that. That one. Aluminum. So that was the mystery noise. We'll put that in our treasure pack. But yeah, there's a floor here. So just scraping along it a little bit. But I guess we'll get the detector out and start sweeping again. It's a good time of year for this. All these are wild peas and stuff, so they'll just whoosh right over the top of it. Is there any treasure boxes buried back here? Man, it's kind of deep, but there was a lot of stuff going on, and to pour mortar and mortar floors, you're going to be here a while, so. Nice front yard. That's where it is. Wave it over it again to make sure. Go really slow and see if it keeps making the same noise in the same spot. Right there, huh? So let's take a whole little circle here. Get this little piece of glass out of here. What has looked through you? What's it gonna be? You're gonna find the dropped wedding ring, huh?
No, just find a big rock.
Big rock. Sometimes that's where it is. Swing the detector over it again and see if it moved. Well, those were the ancient finds that were in that hole, but that's why it was ringing so high. The circular big old chunk of aluminum nail with rubber on it. It's a roofing nail and a round bottle cap lid. So it kind of triggered it off a little bit. Wow, these two, the rain just started falling. And these little hummingbirds flew in next to us and landed there. There's our next find. It wasn't buried very deep, but it did ring up on a higher note because it was a more precious metal. So we're honing our skills. Let's find some old coins dropped from the silver days. Kind of savage with your little knife there, careful. We got another signal here. Let's just move the leaf litter first. Do we see any coinage, tent stakes, rings, you know? Took it off in the middle of the night and kicked it out. Okay, let's run the detector back over it. So we've popped the plug out and we're gonna go back over the hole and see if it's still there. So it's in our pile that we moved out. You see how you did that? You see that? So you see the point of the plug, right? Now you know it's not in the hole, you've got it out of the hole. So that means all you have to do now is go through here. And not all, because it can get lost again. But maybe we want to use the detector, aqua trigger style, right? And wave your dirt clods. You know it's in that dirt clod, right? You want to check the others. Nothing. Do you see how that works? Because it would go off. So now all that dirt's gone, hole's clean, and you know. So that's kind of, you know, if you don't have a pinpointer, that's what I like about it. Like this separate little skinny metal detector. So you want to go ahead and bust that open and see what your treasure is? What are you? Oh, a coin fell out. Olive, do you see that? That's our first coin of the day. Now that is really cool. What is it?
It's from 1994.
Oh, 1994. It's a Lincoln. So a memorial penny. Awesome, Ollie. What's this? Oh, you found it already? So do you know what that is?
It's like one of those things that go on a soda.
A soda can from the old days. You know the new ones, they don't have those. So that means that was dropped in like the 1970s. That was before my time even. So it's not ancient, but it allows you to kind of figure out how old it is. Let's see if we even need to lift the plug. We'll pull the knife out. Okay, so wave it in front of the camera. I mean, not the camera. Sorry, the detector. It's in there. It's in your hand. Do you see it? I see it.
I don't.
Do you guys see it? She's still looking.
This is a root.
She's still looking. So that's a modern one, right? See the difference, how it pops off the can? It's a pop top, but it was making a good noise. Let's fill our hole. Okay, we got another one here, and this one was saying zinc or 10 cents. Oh, I love coins coming out of the dirt. Okay, so that's a modern zinc penny.
This one is from 2012.
Yeah. So, cool.
We have 2 cents
Well,
now.
we got 2 cents. We're finding coinage. Good trip. This hollow point bullet, as I was saying, hit something so hard that that's what's left of it. But yeah, that was reading really high. We got a coin signal here, so we're going to see what it is. I think I see it. Do you see it?
Uh-huh.
What is it?
It's another one of those bullet thingies.
Oh, another. Okay, well that's good. It's another hollow point. And yep, stick with us. We're hunting the good signals. That was a big hunt for that. Okay, that's the work of metal detecting now. Good job, Ollie. I'm pretty sure that's what was giving us the signal. So it's an old bottle cap. You can see how far down that was. Living with its rust. There's your proof. Ancient bottle caps. Probably Roman. What is it?
Oh no.
It popped out where we were getting a signal, but it's definitely not a... It's not a bead. And it's not plastic. That's what was making the beep. So, don't think it's connected to the little plastic piece. Okay, we got a penny.
You want yours when it's from?
Yes, you are going to be our eyeballs.
It's from 1983.
1983. Okay, you don't see it?
No?
Oh, look for...
Oh, no, I see it.
You see it? Grab that out of there. Tell me what year it is. Is it a Lincoln? A regular modern?
I don't know.
Use your thumbs. Gentle wipe. We're up here by the old house again.
90 something.
Cool. Throw it in your pouch. Another phone. This guy is really cool. Have you seen one of these, Ollie? It just disturbed his home. Stop beeping over here. This old tree is planted on top of a lot of stuff. Come on up and check out this newt. This is a California newt. And he's actually right next to another little salamander. Let me show you him first. There's the little guy. We're going to leave him there because he's so dinky. See his little legs? Oh, God.
Cute.
There's the little legs. We're going to go ahead and pick up the newt. Hi, little
I
guy.
want to do a comparison about making salamanders.
See his little face? So I think these guys have a little arsenic in their skin or something, but it's not anything horrible to us. You know, it's just that they don't get chewed on, but that's what their bright colors are about, to warn other animals. I'm toxic. But they're really awesome. I raised a couple when I was younger. See his little thumbs? He's like Yoda. I mean, they're awesome. Touch them and tell the people...
I don't want to get arsenic on my...
No, not like that. Tell him if he's rough or slimy.
Kind of like... He's kind of like smooth.
Smooth, but not slimy?
No, not slimy.
Get washed.
You're so cute.
Yep. So I just wanted you guys to see that. Can we show your little face again? Say hi.
Hello.
Kermit, cousin. We'll talk to you later. We'll put him back in a little bark house. Disturbed his little house, so we put it back. There's his little tin roof. And he was actually, let's show him. He's like, I want to hide. Okay. Right under there was his little hole. Well, maybe you don't have to go in there. You're a free person. Anyhow, there's a little shed for him again. Thank you for joining us on this one, you guys. And this was Quest for Treasure. And we're heading out. It's getting dark and kind of drizzly. And we wanted to just do this little adventure and check it out. We'll have to come back and hit this whole hillside. So, there's our treasure for today. I was in charge of everything that we're going to go ahead and recycle. So we got some glass and plastic. And the rest of this was nails, some copper, and aluminum bullets. And then all his finds for the day. So we got 3 coinage, couple slugs, 4 coinage, right? Some pop tops. The mysterious little green glass square West Coast. But, pretty cool. Thank you guys for joining us. And we'll see you next time. Keep questing.